Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. How you guys doing? I am trying so well not to be emotional in this video. Obasanjo made me cry today. When this Senator Ekweremadu had this issue because of the health of his daughter, I felt for him. I know a lot of people have said that as politicians, they did not do anything. They would have built hospitals. But are you aware that there are people who also did this kidney transplant in Nigeria and it still failed? And they needed to still travel with somebody. I know of a woman who traveled. They told her that her kidney was not compatible. They tried every other person's own. It wasn't compatible. And when she traveled outside, the person they traveled with, they checked the person. It wasn't compatible. And they now tried her. The doctor advised against it, that since they're a couple, is not good. She said no problem. She wanted her husband to be alive. She gave the husband the kidney, and he still passed on. So now she's working with one kidney. She did that for love, right? But imagine now, a father. I am not holding brief for Ekweremadu. No, I am not holding brief for him. I'm not holding brief for the wife. But as a parent, I have not been able to judge Ekweremadu as a politician. From the day this thing happened, I switched the role of a citizen judging a politician, and I stood as a parent for for your child, because kidney issues are life-threatening. Is a kind of, let me say, like almost a terminal disease. As a parent, you do every and anything to save your child. But right now, where the problem lies now is what the boy now did. The boy agreed. That boy is 21. First of all, he lied about his age. That's to show you that he really, him and the person advising him had planned the senator out. And this happened to them. As I cannot imagine what their family, the public embarrassment, international embarrassment. I refuse to judge Ekweremadu. I refuse to judge him. But you see, Obasanjo had won my heart, because I remembered when they rigged the election against Obi. Obasanjo came out and talked about it. Now, Tinubu, Atiku, Buhari, they are supposed to be elder statesmen and sit down. It's just like now, Obasanjo coming out to contest as president. He wouldn't. Because he knows very well that although he's still very at alert here, he would not be able to be productive as it were when he was head of state or when he was president. Now, see what Obasanjo did. Each time this man sees that there's an issue or there's problem, around the corner, the man rises to the occasion to bring peace. When this presidential election between Tinubu and Obi started, he already knew what they were going to plan. He told them that they should try as much as possible to bring peace. And he called the INEC chairman to order. But did they listen to him? No. Now, like the video you had just watched before now, you see that even Wole Soyinka mentioned that he had told Atiku and Tinubu not to contest. They should allow fresh people to come in with fresh brains and all that. They refuse just because they want to bear precedent. Now, even if Tinubu enters into power, it's not going to be productive, because he has his health. I'm not saying that nobody's laughing at his health, but he has to take care of himself. I don't know if you understand. If you're not well, will you be able to take care of the country? Nigeria is already suffering. We just came out of 8 years of pain. We shouldn't go into another one. That will be 16 years. Because if Tinubu enters, he won't want to leave after 4 years. He will want to do 8 years. So this brings me to this today. I don't want to cry. I'm trying not to. And then Obasanjo wrote this letter. He wrote this letter to the UK government. And he said, the chief clerk, the Central Criminal Courts, he addressed them 3rd April. That's when he wrote this letter. He said, I send you warmest greetings from Nigeria. My dear chief clerk, may I seize this opportunity to commend your utmost dedication and resourcefulness, which you have demonstrated with rare qualities of commitment and courage, which also, while also upholding the cherished traditions of the public service. I am Olusegun Obasanjo, a soldier commissioned into the British Army of the West African Frontier Force in 1958 and rose to the rank of full general in the Nigerian Army. I received the surrender of the Biafran Army at the end of the Nigerian Civil War. I was military head of state from 1976 to 1979 and elected president from 1999 to 2007. It is with great pleasure that I write in respect of Senator Ekweremadu, who I have known for over 2 decades. Within this period, I have followed and watched with keen interest Ike Ekweremadu's inspiring career, which traversed private legal practice and public administration. I recalled with fond memories the beginnings of our political and social relationship at the outset of our collective quest for democratic rebirth for our fatherland. During my administration as a democratically elected president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria between 1999 to 2007, Ike Ekweremadu and I have close relationship and interactions as staunch members of our political party, People's Democratic Party, PDP, and more so as he got elected into the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in 2003, of which he has since remained a member till date. Within this period of his service in the Nigerian Parliament, he has served as Deputy Senate President of the Senate and has headed so many committees in various capacities and brought to bear his broad-based experience in legal practice and public administration. Sometime in 2009, he was appointed as the first Deputy Governor of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, and made to lead an ad hoc committee to work for the return of constitutional order in the Niger Republic. I clearly remember that in the heady days of the keen contest for the presidential ticket of our party early 1999, he joined our well-meaning Nigerians from the southeastern part of Nigeria to set aside extraneous considerations and ensure the Southeast unanimously adopted me for the presidency. This was without regard to the fact that my closest competitor hailed from their part of the country. I truly cherished his God-fearing disposition, moderate and pan-Nigerian approach to national issues and development in our multi-ethnic, multi-religious geopolity. He dedicates himself to the service of God and humanity, and he continues to play visible roles in national development. Though the Core Foundation, a non-governmental organization founded by him and his wife in 1997, he and his wife have rendered a lot of charitable activities, enhancing poor people access to quality education and healthcare, and building their capacity to participate in mainstream social, political, and economic activities of their communities. Ike Ekweremadu sorry guys. Ekekwe Madu's confinement with the coveted national honor of Commander of the Federal Republic CFR is further testimony to his selfless service to our country, Nigeria. Mr. Clerk, I am very much aware of the current travails and condition of Ekwerem Madu and his wife in the United Kingdom, resulting from their being charged with conspiring to arrange the travel of a 21-year-old from Nigeria to the UK in order to harvest organs for their daughter. I do realize the implications of these actions, and I dare say it is unpleasant and condemnable and can't be tolerated in any sane or civilized society. However, it is my fervent desire that for the very warm relationship between the United Kingdom and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for his position as one of the distinguished senators in the Nigerian parliament, I also, for the sake of their daughter in question, whose current health condition is in danger and requires an urgent medical attention, you will use your good office to intervene and appeal to the court and the government of the United Kingdom to be magnanimous enough to temper justice with mercy and let punishment that may have to come take their good character and parental instincts and care into consideration. I do hope Mr. and Mrs. Ekwerem Madu have learned from this distressing experience of theirs to guide their future actions or inactions so they will continue to be outstanding members of their community and continue to contribute fully to the good of the society in particular and nation in general. You know, when he wrote this and talked about the parental instinct, there's nobody. Let's forget about politics. There's nobody. Right now, while they are there, the picture I saw them snap, the latest picture I saw Ekwerem Madu and his wife. That man has been through a lot. And I pray, honestly, that he comes out soon. I'm not feeling bad for him because he's a politician. I don't know Ekwerem Madu, like we've never met, but as a parent, you have to, when things happen to people, whether you're a parent or not, when things happen to people, I put myself in their shoe. And I really feel bad. Since the day the news of his arrest broke, I have not, my other channel, I talked about it. I have always been on I pray that they come out of this. Remember that it's one thing to face the law. It's another thing for them to know that their child is not being well taken care of. We are all human beings. We cannot say because of what the father and mother have done, the child should now die. So I just thank Obasanjo. This man, Obasanjo, is a good man. He is truly an elder statesman that deserves. Now we are enjoying internet. It was courtesy of Obasanjo. This man, God will bless you. And that is why he's still living in divine health. May God continue to keep him to always help our politicians walk on the straight and narrow whenever they are trying to deviate from the manifesto they had read out before the people voted them into power. I know that some don't listen to him, but God will help us. Thank you guys for watching this video. It is well.